Greetings from EU capital Brussels. I'm pleased that you have gathered in such a large numbers to discuss the production and use of energy. The European Union imports 53% of its energy, which is about 400 billion euros per year. Due to this heavy dependence on imported energy, we have a weak position in the global market. This is something the European Commission intends to change by completing the internal market for energy. We will need the cooperation of member states, businesses and citizens to achieve this. However, as Commissioner for Transport, I also feel it is important to use energy more efficiently and decarbonize the energy use in transport. Let me mention a few examples to show you how we will achieve this. Firstly, with a road package that I am intending to put forward next year. I want to intensify a more economical use of energy in transport. One obstacle to this is time-based tolling systems. I want to replace such systems with distance-based tolling since it better reflects the amount of energy consumed. Secondly, a priority of mine is to fully implement the Alternative Fuels Directive. As I visit member states, I urge governments to adopt ambitious plans for the rollout of the necessary changing infrastructure. Funding for such initiative is available under the Connecting European facilities, as well as President Juncker's €350 billion investment plan. 24% of all CO2 emissions in the EU come from transport. Our target is to reduce total CO2 emissions by at least 40% by 2030. Transport will have to contribute substantially to this reduction, but I'm confident that technology will work for us. The European Union Horizon 2020 research program will be important to fund research into alternative fuels and new propulsion systems. I have requested that the 2016-2017 work program will further support the electrification of transport, for example, to develop superfast charging points for buses and trucks. We must promote those modes which produce less CO2. We are currently negotiating the fourth railway package. It will make the use of rail more efficient and more attractive. We are also working to support inland waterways and shipping as alternatives to road transport. Fourthly, we need to manage transport better to make it more energy efficient. To that effect, the EU supports the deployment of intelligent transport systems through funding and regulation. Another example is the CESAR program, which seeks to better manage the traffic in the European sky. We must also rethink our transport patterns and promote more sustainable mobility options, including walking and cycling. To discuss these and many other issues, we are planning a conference with many stakeholders on the decarbonization of road transport on the 18th June this year. As you can see, changing how we use our energy and changing our energy sources go hand in hand. I welcome the debate and discussion you are having today on our future energy needs. I wish you all the best for a successful conference. Hvala za priložnost, da sem vas lahko nagovorila in vsem skupaj en lep, srčen pozdrav.